This is Talk Radio, the 1998 KPMG commercial radio station of the year.
Oh, hello.
Is this thing on? Sometimes I do sort of wonder, why?
Why not?
I'm a brownie leader. I sing about Ging Ganguli here.
Dib.
No, that's Scout.
They've got the ging and the gang, but you've got the ghoulies.
I'm in between.
David is in-betweeny, ladies and gentlemen. Blimey, stop sniffing, boy.
I'm sorry, I've got hay fever.
I don't know, about like 3 or 4 flowers a week now.
Yeah, man, and now I've got the Abbot habit.
It's not MI6 again, is it, Valerie?
Is that how you say it? I thought it was M16.
You want to be a shock jock?
Easy money. Change your name to something like Angus McAgus. And just go, there's room for faces with Abbot.
Give you your own show at the weekend.
Just say the no,
How do you stack oranges? Several years' work, 250 pages of logic. The answer, just like grocers do.
Nick Abbott.
A true story. How you doing? Over here. So it's 0500 1053 89. It's a free call. Lovely and cool in here, Kev. How's it in there?
The air conditioning's broken. It's not funny.
It's really quite lovely in here. You should be in here.
Well, it's a different studio as well, so I don't trust it.
Yes, we're not where we normally are.
Can you hear this?
Who are? What is that?
That's the fan, as the air conditioning's not working. So I have this giant fan over here, which is keeping us both cool.
I thought I instructed you yesterday to get a pair of headphones with a microphone on so that Sick Boy can answer the phones while I talk to you.
Yeah, I know.
That was the one thing I asked you to do.
One of the many things. Been too busy trying to get the program on air. Listen to this.
Seriously, Kev, I have a major problem with your productivity.
Okay, I'm fired.
Now he's got an attitude problem, too. What is wrong with you?
It's warm.
No, seriously, can a Sick Boy go and find a pair of headphones for you with a microphone attached? Or do they have to be plugged into a special place? And by the way, this won't mean anything to anybody who doesn't work in radio, but if you sit down at your place of work, and if you're an architect, you need pens, okay? So you want your pens right in front of you. If you are, I don't know, think of something else where you sit down at a desk. If you're like a mathematician, you need your calculator right in front of you, okay? If you're a mathematician, you wouldn't put your calculator under, in the back of the wardrobe after you finished every night. As a radio host, the first thing you need is headphones. Otherwise, you can't hear a thing. I can't hear the callers. I can't hear the sound effects. I can't hear Kev. Nothing. So you add. It's the first thing you need. You actually need a sniffer dog to find the headphone sockets in the desks in this building. This is incredible. This is positively the worst design of any technical piece of equipment in a radio station I've ever seen in my life. Who organised? Because they're not only up and under the desk, they're hidden up and under the desk, and they're twisted so that human beings actually can't get those angles to stick them in. And it's absolutely true. Every presenter that I've talked to, they come and do the little chit chat before they do their show. It's always like then they bring their own headphones in, and it takes them 3 minutes to find where to stick them in. So who was it? Which department organised the headphone sockets to be exactly where they were? Can't wait to hear this.
That would be the sales department.
Really?
No.
What a relief.
No, it wasn't. I think we all know who it was.
0500 1053 89. It's a free call. So we're not on tomorrow, so we're going to pack everything that we would have done tomorrow in tonight, which also includes the callers. You have to just ring up and we'll chat about stuff, because we don't do topics and issues and so on and so forth. And I suppose that there are new people coming in all the time. And so you have to explain what we do every now and again, all over it again. It's kind of like a ball that starts at the top of a hill, and as it gradually starts rolling, it picks up momentum, and that's where you come in. You have to push me downhill, so to speak. And the only way to do it is to give me a ring on 0500 1053 89. What the... okay, I better not start whining about this, but seriously, yesterday and today, what is going on? I mean, I know it's hot, ladies and gentlemen, but please get with it. Good grief. Do you actually want me to talk for 2 hours on my own? Because I can do it. Me and Kev, we can chat together. I'll put my feet up right now. All right, let's try this for a while. So, how's the day been, Kev?
Busy.
Yeah?
Yeah, always is.
Hot, innit?
Very too hot, especially with the air conditioning not working.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah. It's a bummer when that happens, isn't it? Never really noticed the wallpaper in it. It's Bran. And if there's one thing I don't like, it's Bran.
Bran?
Bran, as a matter of fact, Bran, yes. I've never done the show with my feet up on the desk. This is quite good. Who else does this? This is excellent. Let's do this more often. And as soon as I put my feet up on the desk, every single line is ringing. Bless you, my children. I'm going to do this. I want a couch in here. I want a couch in here immediately. I want to call up engineering and get me a couch. Oh, forget it. 0500 1053 89. Do they hate me, by the way?
No,
Yes, in other words.
Fax number, by the way, 0541 59 69 79. We will read them.
Yes, in other words.
And you can email nabbott, 2B's, 1T, at talk-radio.co.uk. No variation or no version of that address is applicable.
Yes, in other words.
Exactly. nabbott at talk-radio.co.uk. Free material, please, and requests for our 1930-78 Friday.
Oh, blimey, I think I left the record outside. Somebody sent me the best thing I've ever received in the post. Sick boy, better run and get that before anybody else gets their hands on it. It's beyond great. You know, we've been doing a lot of Apocalypse Now stuff. Actually, I am completely sold. This is the way to do a radio show. I've got my feet up on the desk, and I'm lounging back. Thank God we didn't have any calls when I first came on. I would never have discovered this position. Kev, have you ever been in this position?
Once or twice.
A couple of times, yeah. Thank you, bless you, sick boy. It's from a bloke called Ian Stanley in Liverpool. You are my best friend, and I really mean that. Because, you know, we do a lot of Apocalypse Now, and... Kev?
Do we?
I only ever wanted to be a saucier.
Oh. I'm not that familiar with the film. I must watch it.
You know what a saucier is? No? Well, ask me then.
What's a saucier?
I make sauces.
What kind of sauces?
It doesn't go into that. Kind of sauces, they just get eaten by a tiger. Tiger, man! Whew. So we've got a double album, and I actually used to own this, and I haven't seen this in a dog's age. This is the best thing in the world. I'm holding it in the palm of my hand right now, and I've also got the album in the other hand. Talk about a 2-for-1. This is great. So it's Francis Ford Coppola presents Apocalypse Now, the original motion picture soundtrack. What could be better than that? So as soon as Kev gets a window in his busy schedule of sitting in this tiny little room on his comedy stool doing God knows what the hell is it that you actually do, by the way, Kev? You know, day in, day out. You come in and pick up your paycheck. You do that really well. But apart from that, what is it that you actually do? Any idea? Anybody in this building has any idea? That's what we're going to have as a prize for the end part of this show. You come in and spend the day with Kev and find out what the hell it is he does all day.
I'm doing my business.
Your business?
My business.
What kind of business is that?
You know, things, stuff. Ducking and diving.
Import, export?
Wheeling and dealing.
Cleans? Okay, here we go. Side 3, DeLong Bridge. That's the one with the sparks going off it and Jimi Hendrix coming on, isn't it? Side 3, that's about 3/4 of the way through the movie. Who's in charge here, man? No, but aren't you? Something like that. You didn't see this film, Kev?
I think I saw it once, but a long, long time ago.
Once? How about you, sick boy? You must have seen this film.
Mm-hmm. He was in it, I think.
A couple years ago.
Third corpse from the left, fourth scene.
He wasn't even born when this film was out. What are you talking about? 1979 is what's on this record.
He's not that young. Not quite.
When were you born?
75.
75? That seems impossible to me that anybody was born in 1975. How can that be? You know, like a fully grown adult was born in 1975, but I don't understand. How is that... That'll be the topic in the next hour. How is that possible? How do they do that? Letters from home, then Clean's death. Which one's clean? Yeah, I know you want to take a break. I'm in the middle of my Apocalypse Now thing. Stop doing the break thing at me. If you want me to take a break, just tell me to take a break on the air.
Take a break.
I prefer a Kit Kat.
Nick Abbott on Talk Radio.
Free call 0500 1053 89.
Whoa, what's this?
Straight out of Compton. by
This is some funky sugar, dude.
NWA.
Really? NWA, don't play anything that they say. Yo, 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 mama. Seriously, don't play anything that they say because they'll be effing and blinding, you know it.
We'll save that for a Friday. Uncensored Hip Hop Friday.
Yeah, happy birthday to you. Oh, this is the most relaxing thing I've ever done. This is almost like not doing a show. Every radio host should do this. During their show, you should actually sit with your feet on the desk. This is brilliant. Somebody just came by the window. They looked like somebody in management, actually. I think they were just checking whether I actually did have my feet on my desk. Kind of look at me. And when they found that I did, they gave me a bit of a look. And then went on their merry way. I think I'm going to get a rocket tomorrow. What's it like being hauled up before the boss? Where the hell's Kev gone? Oh, he's ducked down underneath the desk. What was that? You bobbing for apples?
I'm trying to fix your effects because they don't work yet.
Okay, you want me to play you one?
Yeah, go on.
Well, it's great if my effects don't work because that means even less work. Because from where I'm sitting now, I can't reach the phoner thing to punch people up.
Well, I don't think this studio...
So I'm not going to speak to anybody on the phone. I'm not going to speak to... I'll just speak to you. Well, you know, just screw them. I'm going to speak to you all night, Kev.
I don't think this studio is designed for this show.
Okay, well, we're in a different studio today, right? And because the outside engineering staff are in at 7 o'clock at night, which is extraordinary. You should get a round of applause. If only I could dial one up on my effects machine, but it's not plugged in right. They're putting our new effects system in next door, that's right, isn't it? Which will be brilliant. It is, beyond doubt, the best thing I have ever seen. It's great. It'll be, for me, because I love my effects, it'll be like Christmas and birthday all come at once. I can't wait. So that's what they're doing it in what is my studio. My studio. It's where I broadcast from, which is, next door. Peter Dealey's got this studio, which is better because it's nearer the kitchen. And you don't have to walk past the newsroom to get here. Because where I broadcast from, I have to walk past all the news people to get to the kitchen and the toilets. And you know that news people absolutely hate what I do because there's absolutely no point to it. Don't talk about anything. There's no issues or topics. And they wonder why I'm on the air. As indeed do I. Kev is freaking out in there. Blimey, it's far too hot in your little studio for you to be running around like that, Kev. Take a pill. What's up, dude?
I'm trying to set you up.
Oh, he's trying to set me up, really? Who with?
Oh, that'd be telling. Try playing something.
Okay, I'll play you the seaside thing. There it is, nothing. Hello, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So Kev's going to bumble around here and pretend that he knows what he's doing. He's going to... Why don't you hit it with that hammer you have?
All right. Does it work now?
Still not working. Big surprise.
Nope, still nothing.
Have you plugged it in? Is it actually plugged into the wall, Kev?
I think so. It's going round, isn't it?
It's a mini disc, you fool. I think we need some expert help in here. Why don't we get the people who are installing the sound system next door to come in here and look at this, because you're obviously not up to the job.
Yeah. To anyone who can hear the sound of my voice.
Yeah. He can't talk and think at the same time. All he can do is go, Maybe I should take some of these calls because we're not getting anything from Kev. You're useless at this. Seriously. When Clean died, on side 3 of the original motion picture soundtrack of Apocalypse Now, it says Clean's DeLong Bridge, Letters from Home. That was the part where they're reading the letters from home. You haven't seen...
8.
Well, you've got... you saw this film when you were 8? This is an 18 certificate, man. What are you thinking of?
Well,
I'm calling social services.
I was very
Good
bad.
grief. You need to be taken into care, boy. I'm going to send you to a boys' home in Wales. Let's have...
Can you get an engineer in here, stat.
Let's have a call in London. Why not? Sure. Let's talk to some of these people. Here's a bloke called Peter. Hello.
Hi, Nick.
Peter, you don't mind if I talk to you with my feet on the desk, do you?
I've been fascinated to hear what's been going on down there. I've got this sort of mental picture of Kev running around with his mallet whacking things.
Yeah, I think the first 2 syllables in that phrase were correct. You have a mental picture. And I will play techno music now, as you know, if you listen to this show more than once or twice, because I do the same thing over and over again. Mm-hmm. But Kev screwed up on the sound effects department. Congratulations, Kev does it again. Kev rides to the rescue.
But can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What makes a good caller? Because I've been listening to your station for a while, and there are certain people who present shows who throw people off because they've got what they call boring voices, or maybe disagree with their point of view. I just wondered what you thought was somebody who you'd like to have on air.
You never know what's going to be a good caller. It could be the most boring person alive. It's just, well, my job is to try and be funny and charge the show along, right?
Yeah.
And so it is down to me. If a caller is boring, then it's my job to make it funny.
Yeah.
Or just lose them and go on to something that might be better for the audience to listen to. I mean, I don't play to the callers, I play to the audience. Because if you play to the caller, then you're entertaining one person. And everybody listening is kind of excluded from the conversation. Well, I use the callers almost like a hypnotist would use the people who walk up on stage. You know, you're fodder. I mean, some I love, and some they just become, you know, comic tools. So you never know what's going to be a good one. It could be the stupidest fool on the planet, could be the funniest call of the night, or it could be somebody who has you know, great material and is funny in and of themselves.
So you have some idea of the people who are listening to the station to your show.
Well, I know exactly what they're like, because I've seen the demographic breakdown. No, not of this show, because we haven't been on here long enough to to figure in the what the industry calls the radar books, which is this audience survey. But I know who used to listen. Yeah, I had it broken down. Surprisingly, mostly female, but by a pretty small amount. It was something like 55-45 female male. Mostly in the 15 to 35, I think 40% fell in that, within those two, I can't finish that sentence, in that category. And then they're sort of trailed. It's like your typical bell curve that peaked at about kind of 25, something like that. Which, you know, for an ABC, I can't remember what the ABCs were. I mean, but it's perfect for advertisers. They love us.
Good. Forgive me if I'm getting this wrong, but were you talking about the time you were in the States and you heard a guy who was just sort of doing what amounted to a sort of stream of consciousness on the radio?
Was I talking about it when?
Couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I did. Yes, yeah. I didn't actually hear him in America. I heard tapes of him that were sent over from America.
And you said that he was doing something that you never heard done before.
That's right. And
you're sort of following along that particular route.
I suppose so. Yeah.
But using your own style.
Well, I can't use anybody else's style. Well, that's not entirely true. I did try to use somebody else's style. I mean, have you been in radio?
Nope.
Well, I think it's the most difficult thing in radio is to be yourself. I mean, as strange as that might sound, you try and be other people. And I went through a period when I tried to be Kenny Everett, you know, when I was sort of like 18, 17, something like that.
Well, nobody can be Kenny Everett.
Of course not. Stupid. And then I tried to be Roger Scott, who was this very minimalist DJ who used to work on a London radio station, and a lot of DJs hold him up as, you know, the archetype of the less is more DJ. You know, he was like the first kind of American-style super cool DJ, where everybody else was, you know, wearing medallions and just throwing their personality down your throat. He was really, you know, he stood back off the music, and everybody loved him for it. And then when I heard this Neil Rogers bloke, who's does a show in Florida, funniest bloke I've ever heard on the radio, or in fact in any medium. I mean, the guy's just, you know, some people have got it, and he's got it, in by the bucket load. And I just heard it, I thought, this is it. This is what I want to do. And I sort of took on I kind of wanted to be him, I suppose, for a little while. And that way leads to disaster, in my opinion.
Because you're not being true to yourself.
Yeah. And you sound like a phony.
Yes, and people who listen to the show will immediately pick up that.
Exactly. Peter, you're probably the most intelligent call I've ever had.
Thank you for the compliment.
Okay. I've got to go, because Kev's freaking out, and then we've got to take a break.
Oh, do. Take care.
Bye-bye. 0500 1053 89. Free call. This is great. Can I have a vodka martini dry straight up with a twist?
Anoraks. Email Nick now.
nabbott@talk-radio.co.uk.
So, I'm Nick Abbott, this is Talk Radio, and I am relaxing. I am relaxing. I have my feet on the desk. Is that allowed?
I don't know. We'd have to ask the boss.
I got the feet. The boss is not here.
All right, get the boss on the phone.
No, don't get the boss on the phone. He might not be listening.
Oh, that's true. Well, here's hoping.
So there's... what does that mean? This show's going fine. This is okay, isn't it?
Surprised you're not asleep. Listen, we're going to try something.
I'd like a Corbusier lounger in here, please.
Play an effect in. I want to try and get this...
Oh, blimey, here we go.
We've got an idea. All right, here we go. You playing something?
I am, but it's not very long. There you go. There's a long one. It's the seaside thing. You know the thing about the seaside is it's right beside the sea. And still I'm hearing nothing. The Kev dude does it again.
All right, that doesn't work. I'm going to have to come in there again, I'm afraid.
Oh, blimey. In here, he's bringing his great sweaty bulk in here. And here he comes, squeezing through the door.
You paint such a horrible picture of me. Oh, your new picture's up, actually.
It's an artistic impression. Is it?
Yeah, have you seen it? It's very good.
Ah, really?
Very good.
No, I don't believe it. They put a picture up without informing me and asking which one I wanted. I am in shock.
It's very good, actually.
It better be. Is it of somebody else?
Yep.
What do you mean, yes?
Try playing something now.
No, nothing, you useless great gonk. Thank God for you, Kev. Without you, this show would be a success.
Makes for interesting radio, doesn't it?
No. Shall I talk to somebody else while you root around underneath my desk?
No, I think I may have it.
Would you like to bring the Hoover in here while you're at it?
Was it red?
Perhaps while you're under the desk, you could locate a headphone socket for the next guest. Serious? No, am I wrong about this? I mean, people who aren't in radio won't like, understand this thing about headphone sockets. But as soon as you sit down, wait a minute. As soon as you sit down, the first thing you need is to put your headphones, because we don't share headphones here, because that would be disgusting. I mean, Peter Daly is a nice guy. I don't want to rub ears with him. Okay? And neither do I want to rub ears with, like, every single person who's on the air here. Because naturally, it's, like, unhygienic. That is revolting. But, well, although, you know, I'm sure Lorraine's ears are fragrant.
They're lovely.
Of course they are. Everybody says that about Lorraine's ears. Delightful. She's got 2 of them. Did you know that?
Play something.
There you go. Nothing.
Well, how's this?
Still nothing.
Wait a minute, I can hear it.
I can't. You can hear it?
Yes.
Sick boy, yes or no? You can hear this? Nope, nothing. Oh, where was I? Oh, yeah. Now, so you come in, the first thing you do, before you reach for a pen or paper or anything, is you plug in your headphone sockets. Am I right?
Yes.
Have you ever seen a more stupidly positioned headphone socket? In a room like this, there's, what, half a dozen of them around this desk? I'm sitting around what looks like a conference desk with a microphone on one of these sort of angle poise things. And that's all you need. You just need a microphone and headphones. And you can't find the bloody sockets because they've hidden them. You need a map to find the sockets for the headphones. Can you explain that to me?
No.
Are you even listening to what I'm saying?
I think I've got it.
He's got it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't beweave it. Now he's getting all animated now. He's got a little smile playing around his lips.
Ugh.
Now he's really excited. He's going to fix this problem. How many callers have we talked to so far?
Not many. All right, hold on a second.
Here we go. He's going to ask me to play something again.
No, not yet.
I'm waiting.
Now.
Oh, I don't believe it. That deserves a round of applause. Unfortunately, now I'm in a position to give you one. That was fabulous, Kev. You're my hero.
I know.
Now, get out. Here's one in the West Midlands. Hello, John.
Hello?
John.
Yes.
Yes, John.
Hello?
If you say hello one more time, John, you'll be gone.
Sorry, Nick. I didn't realise it. I thought it was Kev. I've been here that long. My ear's aching. Good evening. How are we?
Great.
It's very warm today. Very warm.
It's very cool in here. Air-conditioned comfort.
You sound very comfortable, actually.
I am.
Feet up on the desk and a martini with a twist. Listen, your last caller, Peter, interesting call.
It was?
Interesting call. What I'm calling about is, what's this weather doing to everybody?
It's
making people mad.
It's slowing you down. It's making you feel apathetic, like you just can't be bothered. Because you're sweating, and people don't like sweating in their business attire. I feel I feel sorry for people in offices that probably aren't air-conditioned, and they've got this piece of wood jamming the window open, and they're, the boss insists that you sit there in a jacket and a tie. That must be a nightmare. And furthermore, you have to go home on a bus or the tube or the train or something like that, jammed up against phenomenally sweaty, disgusting, smelly people who haven't,
Oh, no.
Washing is not it's like Kev.
Oh, the tube.
Hygiene, like a stranger to hygiene.
Very much so. Very much so. It's all these rash decisions that are going around there, Nick. It concerns me. People not turning in for work. Anthea Turner on the front page today with a poison. Did you see that?
I did. What is that about?
Well, yeah.
But you know what? She did look pretty good.
Well, it has to be said, she did.
She did, yeah.
And what's up with Evo?
Well, stop right there, mate. Because
why's that, mate?
If by Evo you mean who I think you mean, we can't discuss that here. We can't discuss there here, and I can't discuss here there.
And I bet you can't discuss it there either.
Well, like I said, stop right there. 0500 1053 89. What the hell was he talking about? Here's one in Guildford, and it's a bloke called John. John.
Hello, Nick.
Yes, John.
Hiya. Yeah, you're talking about your photo just now. The new photo of yours?
Yeah, can you get it off the wall and bring it in here, Kev? I haven't okayed this photo.
Oh, come
Damn
on.
It, it's in my contract.
It's screwed to the wall,
It
Nick.
is? I'll screw you to the wall.
Eh?
I mean... Yes, John.
Anyway, yeah, I was just looking at the website, and there's a new photo of you just gone up there as well.
Oh, really?
It looks a little bit better than the picture of all the phones growing out your face.
Yeah, I hate that. Wacky phone. Somebody gave me about half a dozen phones and told me to wind the cords around my neck and hold them all up and be wacky.
It would be funny.
Yeah, that's right. It would be funny, they said. And if there's one thing I'm not, it's wacky.
There's also a picture of Carol McGiffin up there, and she looks like she's just been slapped round the face. It's very strange. Honestly, it does. Have a look.
Slap round the face with a wet fish?
I don't know, something slapped.
Does she look like a bulldog chewing a wasp?
It doesn't look happy.
Where is the old girl? I haven't spoken to her in ages.
She's on holiday.
Again? Good grief. Does this woman ever work? She's always on holiday. I've never known anybody leave the country so much. She's like Judith Chalmers on speed.
She's in competition with thingy from The Breakfast Show, Kirsty Young.
Oh, see how many holidays you can have?
That's right. I've got a top 10 list for you, Nick.
A top 10 list. I suppose you want a drum roll of some kind.
Well, I have emailed it to you, but I know the email machine's hidden behind the tea machine and you'll never find it.
No, the email machine is in a different studio. It's in where we used to broadcast. Well, wait a minute. I'd rather do this, because you sound like a great bloke, John, but I am a trained professional. Don't you try this at home.
Nick, I think, I don't know, maybe there's a certain irony in Nick doing it.
I agree, yeah, I agree.
Because I know which one it is, and I've got it somewhere.
What, you mean... Wait a minute, back up. One moment, please. You mean you've been interfering with my post? An email comes for me, and you get it first? What the hell's that about?
Well, I know that,
What kind of a Nazi-fascistic regime are we running here, Kev?
If I give you the thing, then you'll just read it out, no matter what it says.
It's like being in prison here. The warder reads my mail. I've never heard anything like it in my life. It makes me want to go and have a cup of tea, but I can't be bothered to dial that sound effect up.
Sick boy.
Does that mean putting my feet on the floor? I could do with a cup of tea right about now. Is something being brought into me?
Yeah, we're just getting it. John, tell them what the top 10 is.
It's top 10 things you'll never hear Nick Abbott, 2 B's and 1 T say.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, perhaps somebody else should say this then.
Well, I don't know.
I think it's probably best in your own voice, Nick.
I think it's funny if you say it.
That's right, we do funny, don't we? I forgot about that. All right, John, was there anything else?
Yeah.
Wait, what did you just say, Kev?
Nothing.
Sorry, back with you, John.
Just another thought that crossed my mind while I was waiting. I was just wondering whether Talk Radio has become this kind of home for naughty presenters. What with Danny Baker after being kicked off from over there, along with Danny Kelly, and you quite famously being kicked off from over there and coming to Talk Radio.
Yeah, something to think about there, John. Say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
0500 1053 89. It's a free call. So I've just been looking over... blimey, we've still got one bloke who's been waiting for almost 30 minutes. Wants to talk about Derek and Clive. Hang on, mate. I'll be with you in a minute. So I've got the original motion picture soundtrack to Apocalypse Now. Of course, we don't have a record player, do we?
Yes, we do. There's one over there.
Oh, yeah. Can we put this on now, or shall we edit it to time and
No, we can
do
put
it
it on
tomorrow?
there. It'd be funny if we put it on there. Hold on, I'll set it up.
Now, okay, we're going to take requests now. Which part of the film would you like to hear right now? And Warner Brothers can go to hell. They can sue us. I'm going to play it anyway. So it's 0500 1053 89. Which part of Apocalypse Now would you like to hear on the radio? And Kev is busy in motion, hauling this is not your average everyday record deck. This is something that stands like 6 foot high. This is a very expensive piece of technical kit. No, I said kit. If he could, it'll take him till tomorrow to figure out how to wire it into the desk. So where's that email then, sick boy? Is that what you just went to get? You don't know where it is. What the hell is going on here? Seriously, Kev, what's going on? Please tell me.
It's on file.
What does that mean? Where is it?
It's in the file down the other end.
I have a file? There's a file on me?
Yeah. Several, actually.
And what's in it? How come I don't know anything about this program and it's my show? I don't get my mail, I don't get my email, I don't get my faxes, and there's a file on me. What does that mean?
Well,
direct question to you, Kev.
It's just a file where we keep all the stuff, you know.
I think that before the end of this program, you and me are going to have a domestic. I'm calling the police. Here's one in Birmingham. Hello, John.
Hello.
John.
Hello. You're saying who Mr. Clean is from Apocalypse Now?
Yeah.
It's Larry Fishburne, the 17-year-old lad.
Larry Fishburne. That rings a bell.
Rings a bell, doesn't it? Mr. Clean.
Yeah, but who's Larry? Did Larry Fishburne go on to do other stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Like what?
Oof, too many to mention.
What, mention?
I don't know.
You don't know. We'll go through the answers. First of all, too many to mention, like there was far too many in your brain to actually come up with one. What the hell are you doing, Kev?
I need the record.
Well, we haven't discussed with the nice ladies and gentlemen which part they would like to hear.
I know, but
I have an idea which part they want to hear. You want to test it?
Yeah.
Oh, but you mean you're not sure that it even works?
It's plugged in, but then that was plugged in, wasn't it?
So you better test it then, I guess.
Yeah. Whoops!
Useless. Great. Go on. Sorry, John, what?
Yes. He's one of America's biggest black actors, apparently.
Larry Fishburne, yeah, it really rings a bell. Now, he's not the guy who was in Pulp Fiction. That's somebody else, isn't it?
Yeah.
I will bring down with great vengeance upon you, and all that stuff.
That's Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson, that's right. Who's Larry Fishburne?
He was in that Tina Turner film. He played Ike.
Oh, yeah.
He's been in loads and loads of stuff.
If they can't get Samuel L. Jackson, they'll get Larry Fishburne. Sure, why not?
Indeed. In Apocalypse Now, he was only 17 anyway, so...
Clean, that's right. That's who Clean was. Who was the guy that got the spear? A spear, he said.
Sam Buttons, that wasn't it?
Sam Buttons. Blimey, you are a mine of useless information, John. Congratulations, you win a major prize.
Frederick Forrest, actually. Something like that. You know, the reason why I rang up, Derek and Clive, do you know how many albums they did?
3?
Was it just the 3?
I only ever remember I only got the first one, and it was a tremendous shock for me, because I walked into a record shop in Edinburgh just as it was released. It was in the punk years, was it 1979, something like that? And just as it was released, they were playing it over the sound system in the shop, which was shocking to me, because there's more swearing in it than you could possibly imagine. I mean, if you like Derek and Clive, Peter Cook and Dudley Moore, this Derek and Clive, their alter egos, Derek and Clive, are not anything like you would expect Peter Cook and Dudley Moore to be.
Indeed.
It's like foul, beyond disgusting, like hide it from your parents, but hilarious as well. But it's a bit of a shock to hear language like that in a public area. It's like I could say a couple of things on the air right now that would shock you, John. Probably give Kev a heart attack.
I've got the albums already. I just wonder if there's any more.
Okay, well, maybe we should play some Derek and Clive live. I think there's probably 1 or 2 things we could play on there. Like the guy who was on top of a burning building, and people down below said, jump, jump, we've got a blanket.
Jump, you blanket, jump.
Except it's only funny when they say it.
And so we'll try swearing as well.
Yeah, we'll try and get them on the show. Thanks a lot, John. 0500 1053 89. It's free call. Let's take a few of these. Here's one. Oh, blimey. Guess who? It's Aid who can't get laid.
You ring up like that, don't mean you're happy to hear from it, then.
So, what's up, Aid?
Yeah, is your show going better today, then?
It's going great as far as I'm concerned, because I've got my feet on the desk, I've got a cup of tea, I've just had a nice meal, I've just been working out at the gym, it's been great.
What? All since 7 o'clock?
No, not since 7 o'clock, since about 4.
Yeah, anyway, do you know the weekend papers, they always come with, supposed to come with these TV guides?
Yes.
Have you ever noticed that a lot of the time they haven't got them? People, walk off of them?
No. I've never noticed that.
You must go to a good paper shop. Do you get the papers at the week? The answer is you get the paper at the weekend, right?
I read the papers at my business.
What sort of business?
At the place where I do my other business.
Oh God, what's this, a carry on film now?
Yeah, well, I can't name names here. But I read them elsewhere. I also read them here. That's the thing with papers. You don't ever pay for them.
All right, but
if you actually need to go out and steal them, Aid, you should never... No, that would be wrong. Don't ever steal...
People do steal them,
well, they don't. They shouldn't. That's wrong. They should not do that. And I know that the weekend papers, they're too big. There's just too much paper in them, right? Apart from the stupider tabloids where there's absolutely nothing in them. And you just want... Like, you buy the Sunday Times, you just want the culture section. Let's face it, you chuck the rest of it away. Am I right?
That's far too intellectual for me.
Oh, are we at the Sunday Sport? Or have I swung too far and missed you in the middle? The Sunday Mail.
No.
You read the news of the world.
Yeah.
I knew it.
What's wrong with that?
Well, there's nothing wrong with it. It's the most popular paper in the country.
But the most popular is always the worst, as you say.
Very often is the case. The most popular of anything is very often the worst of its type, yes.
But the thing I've seen strange, you ever noticed that all the papers seem to be in a rush to get the Christmas TV listings in?
Excuse me?
Once about the end of September, October comes, there'll always be adverts on telly saying, hey, we've got the TV listings coming.
You're joking. You haven't seen this already. You haven't seen this already, have you?
No, not already, but I'm just pre-warning you because it won't be long.
Oh, blimey. I was talking to somebody today about the weather that we're having. I mean, I don't know what it's like in the rest of the country. I don't care because I'm not in the rest of the country. Where I am, absolutely beautiful. Like, for some people, a little too hot.
Yeah,
I mean,
too hot.
It's
you ought to try to be
fabulous.
Like me.
It is fabulous. And, there is a sense of grabbing onto it, like almost a sense of desperation that you just want to grab every second of it now because there ain't very much more left. I mean, the month of August is pretty much all we've got. September could be nice. It could be nice and warm and sunny, and the trees are changing colour and the leaves are falling off, and it couldn't be more romantic and lovely, but it ain't summer, you know. Autumn is different. It smells different, and you know that the worst is yet to come. And so there's this kind of desperate, like, running out of the building at lunchtime to get into the sun. And it's difficult to enjoy that. But I just want you to relax, Aid, and enjoy your summer. Concentrate, man. Okay, wants to take a break, Aid. What's up?
He wants to take a break.
Yes, he wants to take a break. What was the purpose of your call, dude?
I think we're about. I was just going to say, when they do come out, they never know. It's as if they never know what's going to be on anyway. They sort of make it up. Have you ever noticed in any of the listings it says to be announced a lot? Like even the weekend ones?
No, but this conversation is bringing to my mind that you need to get a life, Aid, seriously. Because
hey, wait a second.
I'm trying to get a life.
Because it's August already, and you're thinking about Christmas television programs. Please, really? I mean, that is a serious... Am I right? I don't want to be unpleasant about this, but that is a serious problem. His life is so boring. He's looking forward to Christmas television. It's August. Am I being unpleasant about this? No, seriously, Kev. I want your guidance and advice in this respect, because God knows you are as desperate and boring as he is.
Well, can I tell you, after the break, which is now 6 minutes late, we have to take another one in 2 minutes.
It is?
Yeah. All these breaks are running together now, Nick. I know you're relaxed in there, but please, show a little discipline.
I'm trying to find a Yo Mama's So Fat That joke, but I'm working so slowly today that I don't think I can come up with one. I've got whole pages of stuff, but most of them are very American. Shall I do an American one?
I don't care what you do as long as it's quick.
Like a tiny proportion of this audience will get this. But Kev, Yo Mama is so fat she eats wheat thicks.
Oh.
This is Talk Radio. Nick Abbott.
You have got to talk to him. He'll listen to you.
still coming in. Dear Mr. Abbott, Ray, researcher internship. Blimey. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? He's got that in bold. He knows how to type a letter. We should get him over here immediately. He can be my secretary. Please find enclosed my curriculum vitae spelt correctly. To be considered for the possibility of undertaking an internship as a researcher with Talk Radio. When's that other bloke starting? Is it, what date are we at now? This is the most relaxed I think I've ever been on the air. Are we actually on now?
I don't know. But could you not be quite so relaxed?
Oh, really? I thought this was going fine. What's wrong with this show? This is a fine show.
It's very laid back, however.
Yeah, that's all right. Laid back's okay, isn't it? Every now and again you can be laid back. The whole country's laid back, Kev. Chill out, dude. Take a pill. We've had a really, really hot day. Everybody's, like, relaxed. They don't want to hear somebody talking a mile a minute on the radio. They want somebody who's in tune with where they're at, man.
I don't care what they want. I mean...
So when is that guy starting? Because we actually have somebody.
Kind of.
Yeah. But he's on holiday.
Yeah, he was meant to start yesterday, I think.
He's on holiday, and then when he gets back, you're on holiday.
Yes.
Blimey. Where are you going again?
Morocco.
Ah, Marrakesh.
Well, I'll be in Marrakesh, yeah.
You'll be in Marrakesh. What do you think? Why go to Morocco? I don't understand that. Why Morocco?
Why not?
Not a good answer, Kev.
Because it's hot and it's filled with
smart
interesting culture and stuff.
Yeah, right. Like, what is interesting about its culture that you've learnt thus far from the many books that you've read on the subject?
Carpets.
You looked at
carpets.
You were looking at the travel agent's window for the cheapest holiday that you could find, and that happened to be it, right?
No, I could have gone where you went for half the price, but as it turned out, I decided to go to Morocco.
Where did I go?
Spain.
Oh, yeah. But I stayed in an extremely expensive place, I'll have you know. It was very sophisticated, and they probably wouldn't let the likes of you in. They'd be snapping their fingers, calling security as soon as you shuffle across their paths. So you're going to Morocco. Why, though? Why Morocco? I don't get it. Because it's hot? Have you been there before?
I haven't been there before, no.
Well, then why Morocco? Damn it.
Because it's hot, and it's lovely, and there are some lovely beaches around that way, and I want to travel around, and I want to get some culture.
I couldn't imagine you getting culture. What sort of culture are you interested in?
Any kind of culture. Roman ruins, particularly.
You are?
I studied Latin for 3 years. I would hope I'm interested.
You did?
Yeah.
You studied Latin?
I studied Latin for 3 years. Just unbelievable, isn't it?
I know. Incredible. And how useful has that become?
It's very useful to want a meaningful conversation with a Roman centurion.
Yeah. Here's one in St. Helens. Hello, Brian.
Hello there, Nick.
Brian.
Apocalypse Now.
Apocalypse Now, yes.
Like Ride of the Valkyries.
I thought that you might, but we can't play all of that because it just goes on forever.
Well, just a little bit then.
Just a tiny little bit of Ride of the Valkyries. 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 Valkyries? Valkyries.
I think it's what you said, yeah.
Which? I said both.
Well, one of them must be right then.
Well, you say Valkyries, I'll say Valkyries. I think, Brian, that we should call the whole thing off. And this, as you know, scares the hell out of the slopes.
You smell that? You smell that? Napalm, son. Nothing else in the world smells like that.
Can we play this?
I think we are.
Has it got rude words in it?
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. You know, one time we had a hail bomb for 12 hours. When it was all over, I walked up. We didn't find one of them, not one stinking pink body. Smell! You know that gasoline smell? The whole hill. It smells like victory.
Out on the word over.
Someday this war's gonna end.
End, not over. Damn it. I failed this test. So that will probably cancel out almost everybody's request because that will be the part that everybody wanted. So let's come up with something else. So there it was, Brian. It's just a tiny bit. Didn't actually have Ride of the Valkyries, so...
That's no good, is it?
No, not really. So that will come up soon, but that's the creative Kevin there doing his very best to screw this show up. Thanks a lot, mate.
I'll phone up next month and perhaps it'll be...
Yeah, he'll be able to find the relevant track on the disc by September. You're freaking out in there, ain't you, Kev?
Well, I'm not. This studio is the wrong way round for a start. Listen to this chair. Listen to this chair, right? How can anyone broadcast?
If somebody was faxing us at the same time you were squeaking in that chair, I'd lay odds on the fax machine being the loudest.
Okay, you have to take a break now, and that's an order. That's an order, soldier.
Kev, yo mama's so ugly, she just got a job at the airport sniffing for drugs.
Anorax. Email Nick now.
nabbot@talk-radio.co.uk.
I'm going to call this bloke who's just sent me a Dear Mr. Abbott letter where he research into... Oh, he comes from Bournemouth. How can he commute in from Bournemouth every day? That would be... we just couldn't make him do that, could we?
Of course we could.
No, that would be awful, because it's not a paid position. You know, we only have him in for a week. I couldn't get the bloke in from Bournemouth. That would be dreadful. Oh, we went to Kenya. He's probably still in Kenya. We could have him commute from Kenya, Kev. Or you could meet up with him when you're over there. Because Kenya's in Mozambique, wherever the hell it is you're going. Here's one in... Oh, blimey, are you joking?
You were late, I told you that.
Yeah, Reggie.
I tried to warn you.
We're going to have to talk to you after the snooze.
Okay.
Lock and load. 0500 1053 89. It's a free call. Man, this is the most relaxing hour of radio I think I've ever presented. I love this. I'd like a chaise long in here, please. Not a chaise short. I only want long ones. And a couple of puffies. Do you think I can organise that for me? A cocktail cabinet? That'd be great. I want a masseur as well. And somebody's got to do something about these walls. Seriously, I don't like Bran. Have I explained that to you? And this carpet's got to go. Dreadful. And look at this ceiling. It's falling down.
Quit your whinging.
And now for the yodeling news. A species of yodeling monkeys has been discovered in deepest Guatemala. The creatures are believed to have evolved from the howler monkey. They get their name from their calls, which sound like baboon-like grunts followed by a yodel. And a new book is claiming that hiding under the bedclothes and yodeling at your partner is the best way to spice up a waning love life. Kosher Sex is, as the title suggests, a sex guide for the Jewish. Now, talk radio, satellite weather. Northern Ireland and most of England will stay dry this evening with long clear spells. Ooh. There'll be some showers in western parts of Wales and southwest England. The overnight low will be between 16 and 18 degrees centigrade. Tomorrow, wet and windy in Scotland, with scattered showers more or less everywhere else.
What? Wait a minute, back up. What?
Sorry. Look,
scattered showers?
It's not me that ordains this. I just read it out, you know.
What do you mean scattered showers, woman? Don't say that.
Okay, I won't. I'm just going to lie. It's going to be a lovely day tomorrow. It's going to be really sunny. Just, you know, don't worry about it, but just to be cautious.
You can't lie. You're a newsreader. You're meant to tell the truth.
Yeah, but the news is all truth, but the weather, you know...
It's made up.
It's made... No. It's not like, you know, divined by me. I get it off from another source and then rewrite it so that it makes English sense. Anyway, can I carry on?
News by Nicky the Newsreader, yes. Weather by God.
By God, yes, I have a direct line. You know, the power of Zen weather writing. Anyway, tomorrow's going to be a lot cooler. The high will be 27 degrees centigrade in the southeast and 23 degrees everywhere else, so tough if you're not down here. Anyway, Talk Radio News time.
What an attitude.
Well, I don't know what to say.
It's 8:05.
Thank you.
Award-winning talk radio from the station that brings you the world's best. On 1053 and 1089 AM, this is Talk Radio. National. The 1998 KPMG commercial radio station of the year.
Oh, hello.
Is this thing on? Sometimes I do sort of wonder, you know, why?
Why not?
Brownie leader. I sing about Ginganguli.
Dib.
No, that's Scout.
They've got the ging and the gang, but you've got the ghoulies?
I'm in between.
David is in betweeny, ladies and gentlemen. Blimey, stop sniffing, boy.
I'm sorry, I've got hay fever.
You don't know about like 3 or 4 flowers a week now?
Yeah, man, and now I've got the Abbot habit.
MI6 again. Is it Valerie?
Is that how you say it? I thought it was M16.
You want to be a shock jock?
Easy money. Change your name to something like Angus McAgis. And just going, oh, no, right now, oh, you know, where's room for faces will help it.
Give you your own show of the weekend.
Just sailing on the higher ground.
How do you stack oranges? Several years' work, 250 pages of logic. The answer, just like grocers do.
Nick Abbott.
0500 1053 89. It's a free call. The email is nabbott@talk-radio.co.uk. Do we have that email that bloke called up earlier on and said I should read out on the air, or what?
I'll need to go and find it, but I've been too busy holding the studio together to actually remove myself from here. So.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you should remove yourself from there. I mean, it couldn't possibly go any worse than it has already.
You said it was going well.
Oh, yeah.
You're too relaxed.
Here's one in Bath. Hello, Retchie.
Hi, Nick.
Thanks for holding.
That's perfectly all right, son. Where do I start? I feel like I got a lot of chocolate box in front of me. To choosing samples. I mean, top of the list is, of course, the snail crawling along the edge of a straight razor.
Snail crawling along the edge of a straight razor.
You give pretty good curts there. Give good curts. And of course, I mean, there's the death cards bit. It goes, 7 of spades, 7 of clubs, 6 diamonds. All that. And what else? Oh, any Dennis Hopper, man, you know?
He's a great man.
Yeah. When it dies.
We all die. Or something like that.
Yeah.
It all goes.
He's got plans for you, man. I'm not going to tell you. He likes you because you're still alive.
Yeah.
And so on.
Who's going to tell the world? Me? Look at me. Wrong.
No, wrong.
We could sit here all night, couldn't we, Reggie? Just going over Apocalypse Now soundtrack. For those who've joined us late...
This has just made my day, you know?
Sure, of course. Somebody sent me the best thing that I have ever been sent on the radio. It's the double album of Apocalypse Now, the original motion picture soundtrack. I used to have this. I can't believe that anybody would want to give this up.
No.
I mean, it's just brilliant. It's a gatefold sleeve, all the original artwork. It is fabulous.
Where can I get one?
Well, you've got to get your own radio show, mate, and then people will send you things.
God damn it!
it's
just no good.
It's from Ian Stanley in Liverpool. Ian, if it kills me, we will send you some crap in the post. I swear to you, we will.
He can have one of my kidneys or something.
Yes, he can have your kidney.
I've pretty much done with it now.
We're taking requests. Which part of Apocalypse Now would you like to hear? We've already screwed up the first request that we had. But then, that's Kev.
I know. Is there the bit where, hang on a minute, that's not particularly characteristic. It's quite cool. I know. How about, have you got Even the Jungle Wanted Him Dead? And that's who he really took his orders from anyway. Do you reckon? Oh, blimey, are you serious? That'd take us forever to find. Like, I've got the album in the palm of my hand right now. You can have, how about the bit where they, some of it's got swearing on it, of course. Oh, I've got one. The bit where Lance, the surfaces, that last tab of acid I was saving. Or can you really just say that? Well, it sounds like you just did, but I think the answer to that question is no. Oh. Say goodbye. Bye-bye. 0500 1053 89. It's a free call, and has Kev gone to find that email? Sick boy.
Yeah, he's just hunting. I think he's just going to access the computer files.
Oh, blimey. So we can expect it sometime, next week?
Possibly.
Somebody sent me an email, top 10 things that I say, or something like that, wasn't it? Or top 10 things you'll never hear me say.
Yes, top 10 things you wouldn't say.
That I would not say on the radio. Oh, blimey. This is going to get me into trouble, isn't it? I know it. It's going to be negative. I can tell. Here's a call in Gateshead. Hello, Colin.
Hi, Nick.
Colin.
Hi. Just like to complain about DJs' wages.
What?
Yes.
Complain about DJs' wages? What, not earning enough, you mean? I quite agree.
Absolutely. Local radio station wages are absolutely crap. And national stations are big payers.
The big payers?
You can't turn on a radio these days without hearing your voice. You're everywhere. You're like God. You you must be a millionaire now. You must have so much money, you have to stuff it in your mattress.
Yeah, like God. I'm omnipotent.
Yeah, too right. But it's a dodgy business to get into.
Well, don't tell me with a voice like that you are in the radio business.
No.
Right.
Was? Yeah.
What, until they found out how you speak?
Yeah. Well, it's the Geordie accent. Everybody talks like this up here.
Oh, well, you don't want to talk like that if you want to be in the radio business. You want to talk with a flat accent like me. You don't want to talk like no accent at all. Like a strange accent like what you're talking about, mate.
Oh, my God. Yeah. But,
I could play some Cockney music in here right now, but I can't be bothered to reach over it. I'd have to get my feet down off the desk.
I can't actually name the station because...
Because that would be wrong.
That would be wrong.
Yeah.
Because the talk radio boss used to work up here. He did.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, Richard something over there, isn't it? I don't know. Can't remember his name. But,
yeah, Richard Stilgo is the talk radio boss, yeah.
Yeah.
He's great.
He is. He's great. He used to work on one of the stations up here before...
So you were in a radio station of your very own? Or what did you used to do?
I used to present.
You present?
Yeah.
You're joking, man.
Absolutely. Used to present a show. I think it was the weekend breakfast show I used to do.
You think?
Yeah, a couple of years ago.
Well, your story is beginning to fall apart here, Colin. If you were on weekend breakfast, then you'd know about it. Well, you can't remember what time of day you were on?
Oh, early Saturday morning, you know.
How early?
8 o'clock.
Well, that's breakfast, all right.
Yeah, yeah. But, you know, it used to be bad because if you were out the night before, having to get up early and go and do a show and bleary-eyed and pressing wrong buttons and pressing wrong faders.
Blimey, Colin, where is your sense of professionalism and duty?
No.
Somebody gave you valuable airtime.
Yeah.
And you repaid them by going out and getting drunk the night before. Are you serious?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And so they fired your ass?
No, I left because I didn't like the music policy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've never heard of anything so daft in all my life.
Absolutely.
If you want to be a DJ and play, like, your own record collection, then start up your own hospital radio station. But, you know, that's not what radio is about. It's not about pleasing you, Colin. It's about pleasing the audience.
I know. I think the audience plummeted after that.
After you left?
After I left.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, mate. Would you like to, just as, you know, as a walk back in time, to see if you're still up to it, would you like to talk up a vocal?
Well, let's go on then.
You're going to have to drop the accent. You have to give us a bit more flat, a bit more flat estuary accent, because that's what people are looking for in this business now. You don't want to have an accent that really sticks you in one part of the country.
Oh, by the way, Apocalypse Now.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen it?
I've never, ever seen it.
I am in shock, Colin.
Absolutely. I'm going to have to buy the video.
Have you ever seen any film?
I don't know. Can't remember.
You're crap at this, Colin. No wonder they fired you. Yeah. All right, try and talk up this. Now, do it in your best London accent, all right?
London.
Okay, you got to talk up the vocals. You ready?
Okay, here we go.
Could that be faded any further down, Kev? You understand why I said I'd like the fader in here as opposed to in there?
Excuse me, the fader's right up at the top of the run here. See, at the top.
Well, let's try that again, shall we? Oh. That is not as loud as it goes. There you go. E-I-E-I-E-I-O. Very good, Colin.
You thought Mother Brown.
I want you to send me your demo tape. I'll have you on here at the weekend.
You can laugh your socks off.
Cheers, mate.
Okay, mate.
0500 1053 89. Do we have anybody that's actually given us a request for Apocalypse Now?
No.
Apart from the one that you screwed up, somebody requested Ride of the Volcarize, and you gave us I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Oh, you tried doing this.
Easy. You just look where the thing is on the index, and you put the needle in the record, and the drum beats go like this.
Tommy Boyd, tomorrow from 3. Are you a teenager?
Wicked!
Or do you know a teenager? On Global Teenage Day, we take a look at the contribution made to the global infrastructure by the teenage community. Tommy Boyd, tomorrow from 3.
With an ex-Admiralty greatcoat, a monthly subscription to Zit Patrol, and I've had 18 pints of lager, and I still think that Rona Robertson is a dog.
Do it, man!
Tommy Boyd, now from 3 every weekday afternoon.
Sounds.
On award-winning Talk Radio. Commercial radio station of the year.
Nick Abbot on Talk Radio.
Free call 0500 1053 89.
So I finally have it. It's an email that's just sent to me. The email address here, by the way, for free material, which will be gratefully received, is nabbott, 2B's 1T, at talk-radio.co.uk. The all-singing, dancing and wheezing fax machine in the building is 0541 59 69 79. And this is Top 10 Things You'll Never Hear Nick Say. And I'm deliberately not going to read them before I actually read them on the air, so you will get my genuine reaction. But before we do that, it looks like one of the all-time best callers ever, anywhere, is back. It's Rab.
Hello again, hello. Just called to say, hello, son.
I love you, Rab.
I love you too, you see. I only took one call last week and that's me hooked again. You like a drug? Mogadon. Here, I've just spoke to, was it Kev? Was it Kev that's on there with you?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, oh.
No, you spoke to Sicky, didn't you?
Oh, Sick Boy takes the phones. Kev just sort of...
lies here.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know who it was, but there's something not wrong with that boy, I'll tell you. Oh. Does his mother know he's out on his own? You're obviously grooming him for obscurity or something, aren't you? Oh, lovely weather, eh?
Oh, what?
Oh, superb. Did you have a good weekend?
I did, actually. It was lovely, yes.
What'd you do?
Nothing. That was the lovely part of it.
Oh.
I had a picnic and got drunk.
It's not like you, Nick. It's amazing we've never met. Same cell or something like that, up in the same court, I don't know.
So what did you do this weekend?
Oh, I had a wee bit of trouble. My mate, Shuggy, he went to a rave on Saturday night. He forgot he was a dyslexic and he took an F. What a boy. What a boy.
Did you hear about the dyslexic who walked into a bra?
Tell me.
It's my favourite joke.
Oh, dear. Wee Shuggy, his wife told him she was expecting twins. He went out looking for the other guy. I had a great weekend. Took a missus to the zoo. So I managed to let her out, but there you go. You know, there's Rottweilers on our street across the road to avoid her. She was at a doctor's last week and they told her she was overweight. She said, nonsense, I want a second opinion. They said, all right, you're an ugly bitch as well. Oh, God, she was born, the midwife slapped her mother. She got a job as a security guard, put 3 Alsatians out of work in one stroke. Took her to a wife swapping party. I got a foot spa and a video.
That's a pretty good deal.
I wouldn't have minded, but it was a Betamax, you know. A woman's a walking challenge for Viagra. I'm not kidding you. Always complaining, making snide remarks, you know. She seen me coming out of the bath the other night there. She said, look at that, it's just like a real one except smaller. She says, you never talk to me when you make love. I said, there's never a phone handy. The better watch what I'm saying here. We're getting dozens of feminists on the phone spitting fire over their donkey jackets and crew cuts. There's a thing. If they all hate men so much, how come they all look like one?
Oh, no.
Oh, sorry, son. Oh, it's no wonder I like a small alcoholic refreshment. In fact, hang on just a wee second there till I have another wee glass of dinner. There we are. This is a cheeky wee full-bodied paint stripper. 72, I think. Oh, sorry, no, that's the proof, not the year. My wife thinks I've got a drink problem. Like, what do you think of that?
A drink problem?
That's what she says. I says, aye, I've only got one mouth, you know.
2 hands, 1 mouth, that's a drink problem.
That's the problem. In fact, she says to me the other day, she says, Rab, I think you love the drink more than you love me. I said, listen, six bellies, I love the bloody hangover more than I love you. You're talking a drink. I got a letter from Curly Watson, Mrs. Merton's lawyer the other day. They've slapped a 2-mile exclusion order on me. Anyway, son, so we finished topical?
Yes.
Dump button handy?
Oh, no.
I see Bill Clinton still get problems with Monica.
Mm-hmm.
But the way I heard it was he introduced her to a couple of his friends the other day there. She went down rather well.
It was Rab. Outstanding. Fantastic. Thank you a lot, mate. 0500 1053 89. Like they say in show business, follow that. We take a break now. I think it would be a good time to take a break, don't you think, Kev?
Let's take a break then. Nick.
Okay, well, I'm not going to attempt to be amusing after that, because I can't. So we'll take a break, and then we'll be back.
We are controlling transmission.
This is Talk Radio. Nick Abbott.
You know, you think that he's helping you, but he's hurting you.
Picnic.
Ooh. fat, funky tune. So, email... Oh, I don't want to go through all that. Again, I can't be bothered. This is the most relaxed I have ever been on the radio. Like, I started with my feet up on the desk. Now I'm virtually in a prone position. I've been sliding down the chair all evening. I'm almost horizontal now. Such that Kev can't see me. I've slipped down below the monitors.
This is exciting. Chris Barnes has sent us the Nick Abbott Illegal Operation Program.
What's that?
It means every time you make a mistake on your computer, a picture of you pops up. So we'll have that networked around the office.
That can't be too annoying.
And coming soon is the Nick Abbott Quotes Program.
What does that mean?
It sounds like an automated Nick Abbott, which doesn't sound too difficult to do, quite frankly.
Excuse me? This Saturday, by the way, you might want to know this. If you have a friend, Kev, probably not. It's your chance to win £500 in cash in Talk Radio's Saturday Celebrities Game. To celebrate BT's new Chatterday Saturday offer of a third off the price of a third off the price of your UK calls every Saturday in September. Did you know that?
No.
You can team up with a friend on the phone and guess the identity of our mystery celebrities, and £500 cash is yours to fight out between you. You can send your contact details and those of your mate to Saturday Celebrities, Talk Radio, P.O. Box 1089, London, W1A 1PP. That's the most important part of the address. Or you can fax us 0541 59 69 79. And you can play Talk Radio Saturday Celebrities with BT all this Saturday and win £500 just by talking to a friend. It's good to talk. I'll say it is. Right, I have the top 10 things you'll never hear Nick say. I haven't actually read them yet. I'm going to read them out on the air live as it's happening.
Do you want to do them now?
Well, have you got the drum roll ready?
Yes, I do.
I'm going to take a couple of these calls just to be kind, and here is one in London. Ray.
Hello, Nick.
Ray.
Sitting comfortably, are you?
I am.
In your chaise longue?
It's, well, it's an office chair, actually, which I've recruited for the purposes.
Oh, you have to make do with that, then. You haven't played Charlie Don't Surf yet?
Charlie Don't Surf. That's what we should have next from Apocalypse Now, is Charlie Don't Surf!
Yeah, classic. What I actually phoned up for was that jingle you used to play, What I've Always Been a Failure. Where did that actually come from?
Let me get that up for you right now.
Because I collect weird and wonderful tunes like that.
Was it Beck? Why have I always been a failure?
That was I'm a Loser Baby.
Oh, I'm a Loser Baby was Beck, yeah.
Failure was
Skinny Puppy or something?
I think it's Skinny, I think it was. Just
Skinny?
Maybe if they're listening, they'll give us a call.
Nice to hear it again.
Again, seems very low, Kev. What is wrong with the levels? Blimey. He's just pointing. What does that mean? Don't point, tell me.
It's fine.
It's not. I'm much louder than this. There you go. Blimey, you are crap at this. Have I explained?
Everything's so disorganised since Nelly left.
I know.
Yeah.
Good grief. Get that elephant back.
Oh,
that's
blimey.
Ray, you're never getting on this damn programme again.
Ray.
You have no idea the trouble he caused us.
Well, everything seemed to run smoother.
I know it did. It was a dream coming into this show when Nelly was around, and now he's off. He's left us.
Still, that's only my opinion.
He's left us to be a bar steward.
Yeah. Why no show tomorrow?
Oh, the football is good tomorrow. They've got... Don't say that, Ray.
I don't care about football.
How can you not like football? We've got a Man U match. Man U versus... Who is it, Kev?
A team of foreigners.
Say it.
I don't know.
Who is it, damn it?
Sick boy, any ideas?
A Polish team.
A Polish team, there we go.
So they'll probably start CZ.
The information, however, is on the Talk Radio website, www.talk-radio.co.uk, where you can get full up-to-date schedules as they happen every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
Blimey, he's like a robot, isn't he? But yeah, we've got live coverage of a Man U match tomorrow night, so that's excellent.
Why is it always the best shows that have to take a back seat when something like this is on? Always find that, especially on BBC TV, you know, it's always my favourite comedy programmes that seem to be postponed for something more important, you know.
Blimey, you're so negative, Ray. Just chill out, man. It's a lovely, warm evening. Just relax, enjoy your summer.
Enjoying it.
You sound really wound up and stressed, dude. What are you, a salesman?
I don't get wound up.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a big issue seller, actually.
You are?
Yeah.
You're a big issue seller?
I am, believe it.
That's it. The big issue has changed dramatically, because I've started buying it again. I first bought it when it first came out, and I thought, it's just not very well written, I thought. There's nothing in it, you know what I mean? It's like, nah.
Yeah, I find it's not the same as it used to be.
But it's better now.
Yeah, it's more aimed at the young people, I find, or the professionals. At least.
There's funny stuff in there, and there's interesting stuff, and many and various different articles to read. You buy it, and you keep it by the loo. It'll keep you busy for a week. It's excellent. Everybody should buy the big issue. So where do you sell it?
In London.
How people will be wondering how you've got a phone.
Well, I am staying with a Christian family.
Oh, right.
Oh, right, they sort of put me up on... I suppose I'm just lucky, really.
Well, and they're out for the evening, so you're just getting in a few phone calls.
No, well, it's free, so it doesn't matter.
It is free, that's correct.
Yeah,
so they should be...
got access to a phone, yeah.
Well, that's cool. I don't know, do we want to get into this? I guess we better not get into your story.
Well, it's up to you, yeah.
But what is the experience of selling the big issue? You sell it in London, right?
Yes.
And where about?
North London.
In the North London area. And so your experience of selling it is... Well, you go ahead, you tell me.
Well, I'm one of the quiet people. I don't yell my head off, and I certainly don't harass the public.
Right.
Yeah, I just wait for my custom, yeah.
Really? And do you find that there's a lot of custom? A lot of people buy the big issue?
It varies. Obviously, it's dropped off for the summer because people are going away and the school holidays and all that. It really does affect sales. But it gets me by, anyhow.
Well, how many on an average day would you sell, do you think?
Well, I tend to sell about 20 in a day.
20 in a day?
Yeah. I mean, that's obviously some people sell more than that, but that's enough to keep me happy and get me by and feed and clothe me.
And do you find that the people who do scream and shout and yell and the biggest issue, they sell more?
Well, not necessarily. I used to do that. I didn't find it sold anymore, And I thought, well, it's not worth wearing my voice out, just...
Yes.
Try and sell them.
That's right, you've got to save your voice. It's like me, if I started shouting and screaming and yelling like I do every time I see Kev, then, I wouldn't have any show anymore.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, that's excellent. I wish you the best of luck, Ray.
Yeah, thanks.
And if I ever see you, then I hope you're the person that I buy the big issue from.
Oh, right. And also, this photograph of you, have they been printed to send out?
I don't know. What's the info on that, Kev?
Sorry, I was talking to Sick Boy.
Oh, blimey, he's listening to another show. Which radio station are you tuned into over there? These are photographs. The chap wants to know, are the photographs printed up yet?
Are they available? I don't think they are, but they're on the way very soon, because there's been a whole batch done, and they should be within the next couple of weeks, I believe.
Right.
Yeah, because I had some photographs. There was no you, there was no Carol McGiffin. I can't believe that, no Carol McGiffin.
No, still no Carol McGiffin.
Shame.
Okay, well, we'll get it sorted for you in a couple of weeks or something, and so on and so forth.
Lovely.
Yes? Thanks a lot, mate. 0500 1053 89. It's a free call. Should we do these top 10? Are we going to have an ad break soon? Maybe we should do it into an ad break.
Yeah, well, there's an ad break in 10 minutes, and then it's James. And James,
Oh, yeah.
will sort of yak on for about 10 minutes.
Excuse me?
We'll talk interestingly and concisely.
What an attitude you've come in to work with today. Good.
It's heat.
Grief.
Do you want to do it now?
It's perfectly cool in here, Kev. What are you talking about?
It's cool in there.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm through about 4 panes of glass, and in the other room, it's... I popped in there just a second ago, and I must say it was fragrant.
Yeah.
It's stinking in there.
I've told Sick Boy about that, but...
Okay, top 10 things you'll never... This is sent in by John Walker from somewhere or other. Well, with emails, they don't tell you where they are, do they? He's from...
From cyberspace.
Yeah, exactly. From out there somewhere in space. Cheers, mate. Hey, that sounded like a DJ just for a second there. Hey, cheers, mate. Okay, top 10 things you'll never hear Nick Abbott say. Number 10. Well, that's enough of me talking. Oh, you're a dead man, John.
It's true, though.
No, number 9. No, I'd better not say that. The radio authority won't like it. Number 8. I could take Scott Chisholm in a fight.
I think you have said that, actually, haven't you?
No, definitely not.
Oh, no, that was me.
Number 7. Kenny Everett. Who? Or rather, Kenny Everett. Who? Number 6. No, thanks. 1 pint's enough for me. Number 5. And you can fax us at... Number Number 4, sick boy, this cup of tea is lovely. Number 3, does anyone know where I can listen to Robbie Vincent now? Number 2, Kev, yow, mama's so thin and pretty.
Oh, thanks.
And the number 1 thing you'll never hear Nick Abbott say, here's Aid, good to hear from you. And I'm so relaxed, I forgot that I was actually needed to play a thing on the end. Shall I do it again? No, the hell with it. Here's one in London. It's Paul. Paul.
Hello, mate.
How you going?
I've got a bit of an observation for you while I've been listening on the phone. You run your show very similar to a building firm.
Uh-oh, here we
Would you
go.
like me to explain?
Yeah, go on then.
You got Sick Boy, yeah? The sort of lad who makes the tea and knocks the cement up. And you got Kev, who's got to know his trade and sort you out completely. So you can get on and do nothing. Do you agree with that?
I think you got it in a nutshell there, Paul.
I've actually worked for many governors like you, so I can... Oh, mate, I'll take me after Kev, because, like, you know... And to get your stress out, I suppose you have to go and Sick Boy, which is quite counterproductive, really, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'm the bar steward who's walking around in a camel coat and a hat.
That's the one, yeah. Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, Kev, what do you reckon?
Anything you say,
that then? Am I right or not? I mean, is it a fair observation?
I guess so, yeah. Apart from the part where you said that I don't do anything.
Oh, come on. Well, what do we do to actually, you know, technical side of it?
I chat.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Anyway, Apocalypse Now, yeah? The best part about that film was when they just landed and Wagner was playing in the background and that guy told me, I'm not going. Do you remember that bit?
They hadn't just landed,
on the beach, yeah. And it was all going off, and this lad wouldn't go. And it just the whole film, or the conflict was portrayed in his eyes. It was brilliant, I say.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that, yeah. But I think to ask Kev to come up with that would be asking for miracles.
Oh, totally. I mean, yeah, that's like saying fibrous plaster, isn't it, after 6 o'clock?
Here, can you knock down a wall in my flat and smooth it over, make good?
Depends. Weekend work.
Oh, tricky, difficult. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know about that, mate. You know, you're looking at the best part of a monkey, you know, and it's good if they don't understand what a monkey means, you know.
You bring your own pets with you. That's lovely, Paul. You have
I can write with a pen as well now. Quite good. They let me have, like, you know, sharp edges.
You'll have to keep the pets outside. It's in my lease. Thanks a lot, mate. 0500 1053 89. That was an excellent call. Here's one in Glasgow, and it's a bloke called Michael.
How you doing, Nick?
Michael. We've got wait, just before you start, if you don't mind me butting in before you've even said a word. We haven't got one single woman on the board. Come on, priority to females. I haven't talked to enough women tonight. 0500 1053 89. I only want women from now on. Go ahead, Paul. Michael.
Paul, yeah, you can call me anything you want. Do you sleep at all, Nick?
Do I sleep?
Yeah, because, you know, there's a wee boy up in Glasgow, you know, he's wanting a holiday. I'm sure he can fit his paper round in as well for the next fortnight, you know. You could collect the money on a Thursday and Friday and do tablet and macaroon on a Saturday, Sunday, and that'd be you. Your 24 hours would be filled up.
Yeah, I'd need a couple more jobs, you're right.
I tell you why I'm phoning up. I'm talking about parking your car. Now, I don't know if you drive or not or whatever.
I passed my test when I was 17. I've never owned a car.
Have you not?
No.
No, well, I was in the cheapest place in the world to park your car. A place called Oban, which is about 90 miles outside Glasgow. It's like, you know, the Blue Rinse Brigade all go there. And
really?
Coaches. Oh, yeah.
With their macaroons and their cups of tea.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know you can park your car for 30 pence for an hour.
30p an hour?
An hour. Now, let me tell you, it's like a scratch card. You go into a wee local shop. Now, it's the Argyll Council who thought this up. It's a scratch card, and you tell them when you park the car. Now, I was with my fiancée at the time, and she says, we'll need 2 tickets, because we're going to be staying 2 hours. And I'm going, what are you talking about? We could just kind of, you know, get the one card and lie.
That's like flexi time.
Absolutely.
If you arrive in the office before anybody else, you could put down that you've been there since 6:30.
Absolutely. Well, I was even thinking of running a shuttle, you know, like park your car here and go to the airport from Glasgow and go on your holiday for 30 pence.
That's an excellent idea, man. Yeah. You're going by this time next year, you'll be a millionaire.
I was even thinking about sending you the scratch card, mate. I'm telling you.
That would be excellent.
Go and park your car there, mate. And can I talk about another thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember digital watches?
They're right back in?
They're back in fashion. Well, I just bought myself one out of a well-known high street jeweller's. And it says waterproof. I was reading the instructions. Waterproof. Now, how anyone wants to tell the time when they're swimming, I'll never know. But anyway, It says in the instructions, do not press while submerged in water.
Huh?
What, exactly?
Do not press what?
The button to tell the time. You know, it's one of these old-fashioned digital watches. You have to tread. Remember them?
Oh, those were...
Yeah.
They were crap, because you needed two hands to tell the time.
They're so tacky, it's trendy.
Yes, that's right. Precisely right.
But, you know, it doesn't make sense.
And they were kind of like red, weren't they? There's a red glass and red light beneath.
Oh, so pathetic.
And if you pressed them twice, it showed the date.
No, the seconds. The
date
was on another button.
Now I'm with you.
Yeah, so, you know, how ridiculous can you get? Do not press while submerged in water. Why? What's going to happen? So anyway, I've tried it out. I went to the bath and I was very disappointed. Nothing happened.
Oh, it didn't break or anything?
No, it didn't break. That was waiting for something to explode or something.
I would return it to the manufacturer, Michael. Thanks a lot, mate.
Cheers, Nick.
0500 1053 89. Free call. Let's have one in Solihull and wipe up some of these people before...
Hello, Nick.
Before they die. Hello.
Long time no speak to.
Okay.
How you doing?
All right.
How's the new show going?
It's going fine.
As good as the last or not?
Sure, if you say so.
If I say so, what about you?
You know, if you keep talking in that stupid voice, you're really going to hurt your throat. Here's one in London. Hello, Len.
Oh, hello, Nick.
Len.
Nick, Neil by Mouth, have you seen it?
No, isn't that Gary Oldman's movie?
You haven't seen it?
No.
It is brilliant.
It is?
Absolutely brilliant.
Nil by Mouth. Just the sound of the film makes me not want to go and see it, because it sounds medicinal.
Superb. But the reason I phoned was because there's a long speech in that taken from Apocalypse Now.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, they do a whole long thing about it. The guy's watching the telly while it's on and he's just saying it word for word. But what is really strange about this Nil by Mouth is that a guy rented my shop to make a film, and the guy that is in Nil by Mouth, not Ray Winston, but the second lead in the film, he was starring in the film that they made in the shop. And there's the guy who does the speech about Apocalypse Now. He's my next door neighbour. And he came in and he joined a few weeks ago, and I didn't even know he lived next door.
Cool, living next to a celebrity. And how does it feel, Len?
Strange.
Is some of that stardust rubbing off onto you?
Well, no, not really. The film they made was absolute rubbish.
What, Nil by Mouth?
No, the film they made in my shop.
So are you feeling a little bit starstruck at all? None of that sort of Hollywood glamour and glitter is rubbing off onto you? Do you feel pretty, witty and gay?
Take it in my stride.
Oh, pretty, I feel pretty and witty and gay.
I think he does, ladies and gentlemen. It's 0500 10 53 89. I almost made a dreadful mistake. This is Talk Radio, and what are we going to do? Oh, well, there is a thing that I am going to do. I haven't told you about this at all. It's it's a charming story about a bloke that goes into a bar. Is that the one we're doing?
It is, yeah.
A chap goes into a bar. Does he go in alone or not?
I think he does, yeah.
He goes in alone?
Mm-hmm, just by himself. For a drink.
You've opted for caution, have you?
No, I opted for speed.
Oh, right.
Actually, in this case.
Okay, so I gave Kev a series of possibilities, some of which were rude, and it looks like he's opted for the least rude of all possibilities. And this is what we're going to be doing. A bloke walks into a bar. What's wrong with that?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing at all that I can think of. In fact, it sounds pretty good. I might, when we come back, I might be gone.
Anorax. Email Nick now. Abbot at talk-radio.co.uk. 0500 10 53 89. It's a free call. Email nabbot at talk-radio.co.uk. You can fax us 0541 59 69 79. Free material is gratefully received. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to take a couple of requests about which part of Apocalypse Now you would like to hear. Let me give you the phone number again, because there was just a blizzard of information in there. It was 0500 10 53 89. That's the most important number. Write it down on the back of your hand. 0500 10 53 89. Get that wrote down. And then we have the story about the guy who goes in the bar, which is not as rude as it might have been. But Kev is holding up a finger of doubt about the one that we could have done.
No, so it'll be very, very rude. 9 o'clock tomorrow, you'll hear the rudest story on Talk Radio you've ever heard.
Yeah,
guaranteed.
Right, yeah, during the Manchester United match.
That's right.
Idiot.
No, okay,
Thursday.
we'll do a very rude one. Well,
We'll do it on Thursday.
One with a 15 certificate on Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday, that's right, around about 9 o'clock, just slightly before the watershed.
Yeah.
But there's nothing we can do about that.
And there isn't one in commercial radio anyway.
But tonight, it's okay, isn't it? We can get away with the one tonight. But Thursday, we're doubtful. When we come back after Manchester, because we're making way, we're being bulldozed aside by the unstoppable force that is Manchester United. They're playing Lock and Load, a Polish team, and for the Champions League. What could be more exciting than that? So we're coming back on Thursday with I don't know,
stuff.
See if we can get away with it. We'll find out when it happens, I suppose. Here's one in Plymouth. Hello, Jules.
Hello.
Jules.
Hi. Hello.
Yes, Jules.
I'm not very well.
What's up?
Well, I've been ill all over the weekend, and guess what? I felt a bit better today, so I went to the doctor, and I've got gastric flu.
What's that?
What? Stomachache.
Stomachache? Is that what gastric flu is?
Well, yeah. I'm like flu with a stomachache. It's horrible. I don't like it.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, I'll need you to cheer me up. So go on.
Well, don't you have people running and getting you chicken soup and chocolates and,
No.
ice cream and all that jazz?
No, my mum have got the children, so I'm here on my own. In bed on my own.
Well, that sounds fantastic, George.
It is, nice.
The kids have been taken away by your mother? And how old are the kids?
11 and 5.
Oh, blimey, this must be seventh heaven for you. You're faking this illness, aren't you? No, seriously, there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. When was the last time you had a break from the kids? 11 years ago.
I went out on Friday night. I went out on Friday night.
Yeah, and what did you do with the kids? You can't remember? Oh,
no.
Blimey, I'm calling the police.
My mum had them.
Well, you are relying way too much on your mother. Does she must see the kids more often than you do?
No.
Well, between you and your mum, which do the kids call mum?
But they're back tomorrow. Because I've got some little pills from the doctor.
For the kids?
No, for me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But was it you saying the other day about someone went to the doctor and he said that he hadn't seen him for a while? And he said, no, because I've been ill. Was that you say that or no?
No.
It wasn't you.
But if I had to said it, I'd
It was good though,
been,
wasn't it?
Well, it could have
I
been.
felt like that today.
Could have been a lot better, Jules. You're ill.
Yeah, I am.
Please don't attempt comedy when you're feeling sick. Or, in your case, just don't attempt comedy.
Oh, you know. All right, then. You can cheer me up, then.
I haven't done a good job so far.
Well,
you smiled a little bit here and there.
Yeah, I laughed a couple of times.
You ever seen the movie Apocalypse Now?
Yeah, but I can't remember it.
You can't remember it? What's not to remember about Apocalypse Now? I don't understand.
I can't even remember the name of my favourite film, my most favourite film ever. And I can never remember what it's called.
You are ill. Well, how does it go? Don't sing it.
I can't remember. No. I'm really trying to remember what it's called.
Well, who's in it?
I can't remember.
Who's in it, Jules? I'm going to get this now if it kills me.
I don't know.
Oh, come off it, dear. You're not that ill. Who's in this film? Or what happens? Tell me anything that happens in this film and I'll get it.
It's a man telling the story, and he's like a crippled man.
Yeah.
And he's telling the story to the police, and they're trying to catch a man.
Sounds like The Usual Suspects.
Yeah, that's it. It is.
It's the only positive contribution Kev has made so far to this show. Congratulations, Kev. You've only got 12 minutes to go and you managed to slip one in under the gate.
Anyway, that's my favourite film ever.
Well, now we've got to the bottom of that, Jules.
Pardon?
Now we've achieved nirvana.
Oh, right,
and successfully found out what it is that has been,
I didn't like them.
Nirvana?
No.
You have got to stop sucking on that cough mixture, dear. It's really making your brain float away. Here's one in Liverpool. Hello, it's a person called Ian Stanley who just dropped off the second I pressed him up. Here's one in London. Robert.
Hello?
Robert.
Yes. Hello?
Yes, Robert.
Yes, I'm here.
Excellent.
How are you?
I'm feeling fine.
Good.
Relaxed.
Are we on air?
Oh, yes, we are.
Oh, I thought we were in Liverpool. I was listening to Liverpool and suddenly we jumped to me. All right. I'm off, though, to see a screening of a film with the Portobello Film Festival this evening.
There's a Portobello Film Festival?
Yes, indeed. This is the third season for the Portobello Film Festival, and last year it became the world's largest independent free film and video festival.
You're joking. I thought the Sundance Festival, that Robert Redford's baby was the biggest.
That's not free. Everybody has to pay, punters and filmmakers.
Is that a fact? So it's a free festival in Portobello?
Yes, the Portobello Road. This is the third year that they've run it.
And what kind of films are they? Saucy, underground, naughty?
Animations, independent, shorts, features, the lot. And I'm headed off to see one at 10 o'clock tonight called The Bushwhacker.
Really? That sounds disgusting, Robert.
Well, okay, how about the subtitle of Texas Alien Carpetbaggers?
Ditto. Are you
Exactly.
What kind of a festival is this? Is this like an adult X-certificate porno festival?
No, it's the best of London filmmakers getting together and having a great big festival and showing in venues all over the Portobello, London, West London area. It's brilliant.
Blimey, you said that so fast, you sound like an advert.
I could be an advert. I could be in advertising.
Are you sure that this is one of those saucy, underground, naughty porno thing? Is Lola La Boo Boo?
I'm not
coming to open the festival?
I'm sure there's something there to suit every taste, including your fantasies. However, the reason I'm calling is because you were asking about the bartender. Something about the bar. It's not a guy walking into a bar. It's a girl walking into a bar. And she asked the bartender for a double entendre, so he gave her one.
And she said, and he said, "Would you want to?" Oh, never mind. Yes.
But anyway, if you or any of your listeners happen to be in West London tonight at around 10 o'clock, well, the Bushwhacker's showing at 10 o'clock. The festival finishes on Saturday night at the Tabernacle with the Golden Boot Award. They're sponsored by Dr. Martin. Hello?
Yeah, no, this is beginning to sound like an advert, Robert. You don't run this festival, do you?
No, I'm just screening my fourth film at 10 o'clock tonight called The Bushwhacker.
Oh, your film is The Bushwhacker?
Yes, that's
Oh, blimey.
I didn't say whose.
So, what were you doing in the bush?
Well, actually, it's a story about the first emissary for the Republic of Texas to Great Britain for 150 years, the ambassador for the Republic of Texas to Britain.
Really? And who plays the ambassador? Is it Bruce Willis?
No, it's me. And it's it's television broadcasts from such as CBS Up to the Minute Across America, B-Sky B, Paul Ross Show, London Tonight,
Paul Ross?
Channel 1 News, all sorts, yeah. Plus the eviction from the embassy 2 weeks ago by the High Sheriff in clear violation of the British Constitution. It's quite fun.
Well, it sounds like a real humdinger, Robert.
Indeed it is.
Indeedy-doo.
Is it art imitating life or life imitating the art of life?
Or something like that, yeah.
Exactly.
Did you hear about the guy who walks into a bar and asks for a double entendre and he says, what size? He says, I'll have a large one.
Nick Abbott on Talk Radio. Free call 0500 1053 89.
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Oh, 0500 1053 89. We probably won't be quite this relaxed when we come back on Thursday, because otherwise I'll be asleep by about 8:30.
Yeah, you're sitting up now. That's
Yeah,
good to see.
well, I have to get ready to go. I have to psych myself up to leave. I'm off in like 4 minutes. And for the last 4 minutes, I want to do screenless. So let's just set up screenless. Sick boy, you relax. You've done a tremendous job, or something, approaching that over the last 2 hours. Let's go screenless now. It's 0500 1053 89, just towards the end of the show. Of course, we've got the story about the guy who goes into the bar. Here's Ian Stanley in Liverpool. Hello.
Hello, Nick.
Ian.
Hi. How's things?
Great.
Yeah, I'm glad you got the thing through intact.
Oh, that was you!
Yeah.
Oh, that was you! Oh, man, bless you. Ian Stanley from Liverpool sent us the double vinyl set of Apocalypse Now. I've never received, in all my born days, anything quite so great through the post.
Should be in fairly mint conditions. I don't think there's only ever played it about twice. It's recording it onto tape and then playing it from there.
I can't believe that you would want to give it away. I mean, bless you that you have, but I'm amazed.
Well, it's my old hi-fi packed in a while ago like that, but I replaced it like that, and the new hi-fi hasn't got a record deck, so it's rather useless to me.
Yeah, I'm in exactly the same position. All my old vinyl is, it sits there and it looks nice, but I can't play it.
Uh-huh.
But this is tremendous. When I think we'll rack up all of the best bits, and then we'll play them in frequently in your honour.
Oh, you're welcome.
Do we have your, because I didn't get the full packaging because my mail was open for me, do we have your full address?
Full address was on the actual package itself.
We will send you some crap in the post, if that's so. If you don't want any, say now and we won't bother.
Well, whatever.
Because I don't want to, be interfering with your business. But if you would like us to send you some crap in the post, then we will do that.
Yeah, fine.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That was Ian Stanley from Liverpool. God bless you, Ian.
Cheers.
0500 1053 89. Dear. It's a free call. We've got the story about the guy who walks into the bar, which is just a charming story. But first we're going to do screenless. As soon as you hear yourself on the air, that means, hello, it's you. Here is line 2, for all it's worth. Yes, you're on Talk Radio.
Penny for Nick Slipper?
Penny for Nick's. Here's another one. Hello, you're on Talk Radio.
You think you're funny, but you ain't.
Who was that?
Hello. Yeah.
Hang on a minute, mate. Who was that, Kev?
I vaguely recognise it.
What is that noise?
Asher's just brought lots of fans in here, so let's just turn that one down a bit, man. Honestly, you're not on for another few minutes.
Sounds like you're in a wind tunnel.
Yeah, well, just calm down, alright?
It's my studio.
It's our show at the moment. Honestly. Never liked you.
Here's another one. Hello, mate, you're on the air.
Hello, yeah. You know you were talking about top 10 things not to say when you're having sex?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I asked my friend who's from one of those Greek islands, I think it's Catalonia, and she said there's a really taboo one there. It's have I told you about my mate Midge?
Right, one of those in-jokes. That's only funny to, like, you. Here's one in, who knows where. Hello, you're on the air.
WWF for life, baby!
That was Worldwide Wrestling Federation, wasn't it?
No, it was the World Wildlife Fund.
Oh, it was? Here's another one. Hello?
Well, Scottish and Irish people are brilliant.
And another. Yes, you're on Talk Radio.
Hi. Am I on?
It sounds like you.
Wow, I'm on. This is DT from London. Nice to speak to you, Nick. Talking to you is just like the equivalent of talking to
yourself.
One of Barbara Cartland's bras.
Really?
Yeah. It's really hard to get on your show. It's really hard.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I'd like to talk about sweaty celebrities.
Sweaty celebrities? Sure,
yeah.
Why not?
Dale Winton. He sweats a lot, don't he?
He does?
Graham Norton.
He sweats a lot, yeah.
God, he sweats too much, that man. He's got a serious problem.
I think it's becoming pretty clear, mate, whatever your name is, that you're the one with a serious problem.
Really?
Yes, I think you should get professional help.
No. And there's too many dino lookalikes on Sky News.
And you're saying that makes you sad? Okay, so a doctor goes into the same bar at the same time and orders the same drink for 20 years in a row. It's always the same routine. He comes